Hi, I just wanted to give a quick little video explaining all the different kind of resources that you can get through doTERRA for free without spending any more money. So once you receive your essential oils, whether it's just one bottle or you've signed up for a wholesale account, there are so many resources that are available for you to be able to feel empowered from the get-go. So you can hit the ground running using your essential oils and be able to use that excitement that you felt at your first class, whether it was at a class or at a one-on-one or you found me online, however it is. I just want you to be able to feel empowered in the way that I've promised and be able to start using your essentials right away and not be confused or scared or nervous and just be able to know what to do. So the first thing that you're given with your enrollment package, if you sign up as a wholesale wellness advocate, you're given an A to Z guide through doTERRA with your package of your enrollment. So anyone who signs up as a wholesale account will get one of these books, and it'll be A to Z of all the essential oils and doTERRA products, explaining some of their uses. And a lot of this information, actually all of this information, can also be found on doTERRA's website. If you go to doTERRA.com and you go to the products, you'll find all of that information as well. But it's really handy to just have the book. I'm a book in hand type of person. It's really handy to have something like that. So the next thing that is an amazing resource to help you start using your essential oils and learn how to use them in your day-to-day life is the doTERRA Live Guide. And each person who enrolls with a wholesale account through me will receive one of these. And what's neat is that it'll have, you see on this first page is doTERRA's wellness pyramid. And what I love about doTERRA is that they teach whole health and being an advocate for your health. And it's 80% you taking care of yourself, being proactive, figuring out what it is that you need to keep healthy, and then 20% will be that proactive medical care. And that's, I feel like right now it's kind of flipped on its head, and I usually cover that in my class, but I like that this Live Guide has that whole wellness lifestyle pyramid in there, starting with eating right, exercise, rest and manage stress, reduce your toxic load, inform self-care, and then proactive medical care. So this kind of talks about those daily habits, and then what's neat is it goes through each of those habits and gives you suggestions on things that doTERRA offers that you can incorporate into your daily life to be able to create that properly balanced wellness lifestyle for yourself and for your family. They also give some recipes, like there's a smoothie recipe, how you can add them to your oatmeal, you can add them to your water. It even gives a recipe for a produce wash. So here are some examples of the exercise. These are some of the products that they suggest, and a lot of these products will come in your beginner's enrollment package. And so I just really like that. This has the aromatherapy circle that helps you understand what emotions you might be experiencing, and then help you decide which aromatherapy oil you should use, which emotional. So this Live Guide is really awesome. And then what's also neat is on the back, I always offer a wellness consult to meet. Basically, I meet with you after you receive your wholesale enrollment kit, and I like to sit down and help you decide what your health goals are and help you decide how doTERRA can fit in them, and that it's not an expense on top of what you already get day to day. You can make easy switches, healthier switches. So this has that in there, and then it also has a list of all of doTERRA's products. A lot of people pull this out, put it with their oils, and it's kind of like a wish list of what they want to eventually get. And then it also has, like, each of the products has a quick, these are their main uses, but they can be used for so many. So that is the next thing. So you get your A to Z guide, your Live Guide, that's this. And then a couple things that are actually online or available on your phone that are free would be doTERRA's website. Has a plethora of information and videos and classes and old webinars that people have taught, and it has so much information. If you want to learn, it is totally there. First thing I suggest people doing is going to the doTERRA website and clicking Advocates on the top line, and then going to Empowered. I've got my computer here. Discover Solutions is the first thing that you should start discovering and going into, and it talks about different topics. And you can take your health concerns that you wrote down in class or on the one-on-one, thinking about what your top 3 health concerns are, and start there. And that's a really great thing. So doTERRA's website is amazing, so much information and always being added. Then the next thing is doTERRA actually has an app. Excuse me. doTERRA actually has an app called doTERRA One Drop, and it's free, and you can go into your app store, whatever it is, and download this app, and you can put yourself on a track, an educational track with like 2 to 3 minute videos that you can watch each day, or you can just jump ahead and go find videos or suggestions on topics that interest you. The next thing that is free and is actually brand new as of, this is end of March 2019, is doTERRA's podcast that they recently started. And I've had a chance to listen to all the podcast episodes, and I've loved all of them. None of them have been more than 15 minutes. And I just kind of pop my headphones in, whether I'm cleaning or on the treadmill or on a walk outside. I like to listen to those. It's really quick. And I'm a big podcast junkie, so I really like it. But it has really good basic topics, like so far they've done brain health and emotional health. They've had an interview with the CEO, Dave Sterling, talking about the path of doTERRA and some of his favorite products. So this podcast is called doTERRA Essential Oil Solutions, and it's a really great resource. All right, so that's all the free resources that doTERRA offers. So let me review. You've got your A to Z guide that you can start with right away that comes with your oils and with your wholesale account enrollment. And then you have the Live Guide. And then you have doTERRA's website. And then you have doTERRA One Drop app. And then the doTERRA podcast Essential Oil Solutions. So something else that I really, really recommend getting, but it is not necessary to begin with, especially if you're working on a budget, would be an essential oil reference guide. Now there are 2 main ones that are not from doTERRA, but they are based on doTERRA essential oils. And it would be the Modern Essentials book. What is really neat about this one, and the other one as well, it's got... it talks about what are essential oils, how to use them topically, aromatically, internally, and then how can you use them in your everyday. And then for specific conditions, there's an A to Z whole section on it about you have this, then you go to this section, and these are the suggested oils. And usually when there's quite a few suggestions, I always suggest just go to the one that you're drawn to, and that's the one to use, or go to the one that you actually have and try that first. So this is the Modern Essentials book. This one is less pictures, more words. Like this is the section, it talks about all the oils. This is not the most updated one, but what is really neat about the Modern Essentials is that they also have an app, and I'm not sure how much it costs, but it does cost money. And so if you are on your phone a lot and you prefer to do that, then you can purchase the app and use that, and it's the same thing as the book. That's the first book I started with. Now this one is a newer, it's about 3 or 4 years old, and each of these books has a new one each year. When doTERRA announces new essential oils or new products, they create a new book, and maybe even they have new science studies that have been published, and they also include those. So the Essential Life book, it is from Oil Life, and And this one's more colorful. It's got more pictures. It goes by body system, and then all the different types of things that you might deal with, like this with the different body systems. And then it also has in the front of the book, it talks about all the essential oils and their uses and historically what they've been used for. The Modern Essentials book does that too. So those are two options. I call these your essential oil reference guide. And a lot of people say all you need to get started with essential oils is a book and a box, and that's the box of oils. So I usually have a few of these books on hand, or I have my older versions that I can sell at a discount if you just want to get started and have some basics. It just won't have the brand new oils, but it has all the basics that will come in your essential oil package. So to review, Essential Life book, it's from the store called Oil Life, and they're usually about $20-$25. And then the Modern Essentials book is from a store called Aroma Tools, and this is about the same price. They do have condensed versions if you want to travel with it. You can use as well. This one has an app. Essential Life does not. There is another new book that I have not seen personally, but I've heard a lot of great reviews about. It's called Oil Magic, and that's another one that you could consider and see which one suits your style of learning, one that you feel like your family could all use and reference if you're not around. So I hope this was helpful to let you know all the resources that doTERRA gives as well as others. There are lots of other books. There's an Emotions and Essential Oils book that I really love, that you can go to the emotion that you're feeling or that you would like to experience, and then you can find the oils that historically and have been shown to help with those emotions. There's also a pregnancy and oils book. And then doTERRA, at each convention each year, they usually have a blog book, and that goes really fast, but it's really great because it has a ton of resources. It's just full of recipes, DIY, whether it's cooking, cleaning, skincare, or whatever. So I hope this helps you, and I hope that if you have any questions, you are more than welcome to contact me. Again, my name is Tiffany Mo, and you can find me on Instagram at MoFitAndFood. That's where my husband and I talk about all things health and fitness and essential oils, and I will talk to you later.